Hello, and welcome to Carolyn's Kitchen. Now wait, before we do anything, the most important step is to put our apron on. Today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a tasty, buttery, crunchy, flaky, and soft beer bread. What you're going to need are 3 cups of flour, a half cup of sugar, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, not soda, baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now your most important tool is going to be your sifter. We're going to pour our flour and make sure that we sift it nice and well. If we don't sift our flour, our beer bread will be as hard as a rock. We want to keep it nice and soft and fluffy in there. We're going to put in our half cup sugar, and then the rest of our ingredients. And for this delicious treat, you can use either alcoholic or non-alcoholic beer. You just gotta make sure there's some yeast in there. The first time I ever had beer bread was from my pastors. We got some new pastors. I was in 4th grade. They were trying to be very welcoming to everybody, and we were trying to be welcoming as well. They brought us some beer bread, and I was astounded. How are the pastors making bread with beer? They're gonna get the whole congregation drunk. No, that is not true. The alcohol bakes out, but it's still in the name. You can use non-alcoholic beer. You just need the yeast. That's really what it is. So we're going to mix this up, and then I will show you how to grease the pan. Now, it is also very important that we grease our pan. I have made over 21 loaves of beer bread in one day. Took about 6 or so hours. So I know the importance of wanting that bread to just fall right on out. Want it to be nice and clean and smooth. I use vegetable oil. You can use a stick of butter. Whatever you prefer, whatever you have in your house, just make sure that you grease that pan nice and well. So now that our pan is nice and greased, we are going to take our dough and pour it right on in. Now, your oven should be preheated to 375. And you should have a half cup of butter melted. Now you can either pour the butter into the dough, or you can pour it on top. If you would like for your crust to be a bit more crunchy and flaky, pour it on top. And if you want the whole thing to be a bit more smooth, you can mix it into the dough. I like to pour mine on top. And we're going to put our delicious uncooked beer bread into the oven for 1 hour. Now that our beer bread is out of the oven, looking scrumptious, I usually take a tea towel or a towel of some kind and flip it right on out onto a little rack to cool. Let it cool for about 20 minutes and then it's good to cut. I've shown you how to make a easy, simple, pretty quick, delicious treat. So scrumptious, buttery, flaky, soft and crunchy at the same time. Absolutely wonderful. Hope you try it out. Thanks for coming into Carolyn's Kitchen.